If you are in a calorie deficit, your goal is to lose body fat. Let's talk about a couple of reasons why that might not be happening. One possible reason, and it just has to be said, you're not actually in a calorie deficit. Something I hear a lot from new clients is, I'm eating really healthy or I'm eating really clean, but I'm just not losing weight. And while it is great that you are focused on food quality, seriously fantastic, that doesn't necessarily mean you're in a calorie deficit. Tracking all of your food accurately is going to be the best way to ensure that you are. Keyword there being accurately, because if you are not tracking things like coffee creamer, salad dressing, the butter on your toast, things like that, those can easily add up to a couple hundred calories a day. And while you might be reporting that you're in a calorie deficit, if you're not tracking all those things, probably not actually in a calorie deficit. Next bucket is going to be stress and inflammation. This week, I moved to a new city. If you saw my last TikTok, all of my luggage was lost or stolen. So I've been having to deal with that all week. And on top of that, I started a new split last week. So my weight this week, not surprisingly, is up half a pound, even though I am in fact in a deficit. So while I'm doing my best to manage the stress, I do have the stressor of being in a calorie deficit already, and then piling on all this life stressors and new training stimulus on top of that, my recovery is just not what it needs to be, and I am inflamed, and so the scale's up. Next consideration for women is, where are you at in your cycle? It is very common that we see weight spike right before your period, sometimes around ovulation, sometimes both. So tracking your cycles and really understanding your menstrual cycle is going to be massively important for you, and understanding those scale fluctuations that go along with it. Now, there's definitely things like hydration, alcohol intake, sodium intake that can impact the scale weight in the short term. If you're finding that you are in a deficit, you're constantly trying to lose weight, and you're just not seeing progress, I would get your hormones tested. Weight loss resistance is a pretty common symptom to a lot of hormonal imbalances. So if you think that they're doing everything right and you're just still not seeing progress, please, please, please go get your hormones tested.